my gray wool back out, go back up from here, straight across and down. Whoops. And now from here I can come across and then fill this in with glass. So I know that's how that's going to be done. That's the last window here in this center section. Guys, I'm happy about how this center courtyard turned out. I think it's looking awesome. What do you guys think? Obviously, I got to fill this in. It's going to look a lot better when I got all the carpet and stuff in there. But I think that's turned out pretty darn well. What if I do this? So 2 off the top. Get my glowstone back out. Put these lights in here. 2 off the top. Like that. No, I don't want that coming out this direction. There we go. Same deal here. 2 off the top. Come back out. 2 off the top. I think that's going to work. This one's going to be a little bit shorter, dang it. Or not. I guess I don't need it to be. That's interesting. How do I do that one? I'll do this instead. I've done this a couple times. I think it ends up looking just fine, so I'll do this. Boom. Like that. Except maybe I'll move it up here instead. Or do I want both? That's good like that. And then over here, 2 off the top. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Close it. And good. Okay. Make the statue. Artisan, your next build should be a cruise ship. It's not a terrible idea. Do a cruise ship. I've done some big builds like that, but never a cruise ship. I've seen some cruises before, some cool ones out there. Maybe I could do something like that. Let me think here. What am I doing? I was working on this weird angle section over here. That's what I was doing. This is the first time I'm really breaking my symmetry is right over here. How's it going, Shofu fan? Shofu, is that right? Shofu fan? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. If you got questions or something, throw them up in chat, man. I will answer your questions right away. I'm watching chat very closely, so if you got questions about me, about the build, about the stream, whatever, just throw them up. I will answer. It's a brand new channel, brand new stream, so I'm trying to expand out really rapidly and do what I can to, get some more followers and stuff. I am anxious to talk, anxious to chat with everybody. So. Is that really lined up? Looks funny, but yeah, it totally is. Okay, so on this section, because remember right now my plan is for that over there to be the actual end. Let me cut this off again, just as a reference. I do want that to be the end of the build right there. This is getting crazy. I'm almost to the point where this build is like done, or the estate itself is done on the borders of it, the outside walls. I'm almost to that point. Trying to think here. I'm going to do this. You don't answer me. What statue? The statue of you? Statue of me? Statue of what? Okay. let's take a look at this. I got to figure out how I'm going to do this, because I want this to make sense. I want it to look good. I don't want some, you know, dumb, half-hearted design here. Something I've been wanting to incorporate is a little of like a sky bridge of some kind. I'm trying to think if there's a good way for me to do that over here, because that could be really cool, I think. I was going Minecraft 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1. How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you again. Okay, let me bring this iron bar out so I can at least get a sense of the shape that I have so far. And I'll connect over here too. Thanks for the follow there, Shofu fan. Thank you very much, man. I do appreciate it. Yeah, that's right. You did send me that skin on. You sent it to my email address, right? I was wondering about that. That was caught me off guard. I didn't know what I was looking at. Okay. Huh. Now, if I come in here, this could be too big of a bridge right there. Dang it. I could bend it back out. Let me take out my map again. I gotta see where I am, because I'm starting to run into that edge of the map. There's not a whole lot of room back there, you can see, but that should be enough room. Is this the usual time you're on and streaming? I stream, so usually I'm getting on, it really depends on the day. Sometimes I stream late at night and stuff, but usually I'm getting on around like what is it, like 2 o'clock, 2:30 East Coast time, and then I usually stream until probably around 8 East Coast time. But it does depend on my daily schedule. But that's roughly when I'm normally streaming. But like I said, sometimes I stream late at night. Sometimes I stream multiple times a day. It just really depends on what my schedule is and what's going on. So I think, let me grab my iron again here. I'm going to bend back here. So let me follow out from here. How far out does that go? How long did it take you to get this far on your build? So this is build day 40 of this build, and it's probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 160 hours of total build time. Maybe a little bit more than that. I don't know for sure. But that's a rough estimate, so that gives you a sense of how much time and effort's been put on this so far. So I bring that across there. Let me see if I go all the way out to this one, how wide that's going to get. Okay, it's roughly 160 hours of build time. It could be more, it could be less, I don't know exactly, but that at least gives you a good rough estimate as to the amount of time that's been spent on this build. And it is 100% a solo build too, so everything you see is stuff I've personally done. Every block has been placed by me. It's on a flat world, obviously, so I'm also doing a full terraform of the entire map. I'll pull up my map again. I keep going back and forth between my map and my iron here, so let me swap with the leaves. I don't need those for a little bit. So I'm doing a full terraform of the entire map, and let me show you that terraform really quick, show you how I'm doing this. So the lake, if we're looking at the map right now, the estate itself is going to cover the bottom half of the map. The lake is going to expand out and cover most of the top right quarter of the map, and then the top left quarter of the map is going to be devoted to another structure. I'm going to do a guest home out there, so that's going to be up over there. But the rest of the map will have a full terraform done to it, so it's going to look and feel like it was built on a naturally rendered world rather than a flat world. And this is the terraform, so you can see what I'm doing. I'm making it look very natural, look really good and clean and stuff. So you can see the stream. I carved out that stream, carved out that pond. I planted every tree, planted all the grass and all the flowers and stuff. I've done all of that. I also did, I built up the hills and stuff and made it all look nice and natural and clean. If I come over here, you can see this is the edge of the map. So we are running into the edge here, looking out at the flat world. If I turn around, you can see that my hill is completely hollow, so it is obviously very, custom terraformed. None of that is naturally rendered, and that makes it pretty obvious right there. There's no reason for me to fill in that hill either, because you're not going to be going under the hill ever, and so there's no reason for me to spend all the time just going layer by layer of dirt, so I'm not going to do that. I think maybe I'm going to come out to this point here and expand out from here with the the build. If I do that though, how's it going to work? The sky bridge is not going to work very well there. Although, let me think about this. If I come all the way across like this, okay, so I'm running into it now. So that gives me the shape. This portion is all going to be outside. So let me clear out this line. Don't need that one anymore. Okay. If I do that, I can then also... How far down do I go? 1, 2, 2, 2. What's the height? I gotta get the height on all this too. Make sure I'm doing this right. So it's gonna be gray wool, 2, 3, 4, and then on a fifth one I think is the outline, glass up to the top. Is that right? That looks too tall. 4 glass or 3 glass? It's gotta be 4. Yeah, 4 glass is the height of that floor. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is the standard height. So if I come in then like this, actually, you know what? I'm going to leave that there. Dang it. Block the iron. And then I'm going to bring this over just a little ways, not super far, but far enough for me to get a reference here. I'm actually going to cut this out. I'm not going to use that gray because this is going to be a bridge that spans this distance. I do survival most days on stream. I don't think I'm going to be doing survival today. Just because yesterday when I did survival, my viewers dropped off drastically. And so it kind of puts a damper on things. People, I think, come to my stream because they want to see the epic builds and stuff. They want to see the creative mode stuff. Because, I'm not an expert with the survival mode stuff. Okay, that's good. How far out did I go? 1, 2, 3. So 3 wide. Why aren't you allowed to type in caps? So that is, what's it called? I don't know, etiquette, online etiquette. Most people take caps to mean shouting, and so we try and avoid that on stream, I guess. It's just a typical thing. That's what most people do. It's the way most people view it. I personally don't mind him too much, but yeah. Let me pull out this here. I want to get a sense of how this is all going to mesh together. So I want an outline here, because this is going to be the sidewalk as it comes around. Two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. So if I come through like that, that'll work. So I'm going to expand this out just a little bit. 1 block, it looks like. Oh, that's right though. Do I want to do my bushes on this side? If you look out over here, you can see what I've done to these bushes. Maybe I'm going to do that. Might expand this just a little bit more. Except that it's so perfect. It's so perfect if I don't. Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it as is right now. Okay. So if that's where my bar is, what's the distance here? One, two, three, four, five, six in between. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there as well. And then another 6 here. You guys are probably super confused right now, and I don't blame you. You'll see. Just give it a second. You'll see how this is going to work. I'm not set with this being the design just yet, but I think it's starting to work. I think it's starting to come together here. Come across here. Okay, I need my roids. I hate building on that slow stuff. Back up. Same deal here. Up to the top. Connect through. So everything that you're looking at here is all going to be outdoors. Okay? I'm building a sky bridge right now. It's going to be kind of cool. Now chat's going, but now we got people bickering. Come on, guys. Be happy. Life's good. So now the question becomes, how do I floor this? Do I want to do my standard flooring, or do I want to do something special since it's this little like sky bridge thing? Whoops. Close that off. Close it off over here too. That actually might be wrong on that bar. I don't think I need that bar there because that's going to be inside. But I'll leave it there for now. Oh, this one's not been expanded yet. Got to do that. Gosh dang it. Okay, it's coming together. Put my glass pane so I can start to get the sense of how this is going to look. This is going to be solid glass right here. You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to put a slight boundary just on the top. I've done this a couple times. What it does, it allows for a better view on the top. grab my wool. I am going to do the standard flooring for now. If I want to change it later, that's not a problem. That's quick change, so that won't be a problem. It's looking good. Okay, let's fill in with the white. So much faster than using the standard stuff. Same deal on this side. Goes across the top. There's a chance I'm going to want to do this higher up, so I might have to come back and mess with this, but I'm happy with it right now, so this is probably going to be the final design. We'll see. Okay, let's take a look how this is going to fit in here. So that lines up there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Whoops. 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Dang it. Do I want to expand that now? Should have done this part first. Why do I have a potion in my inventory? So it's a potion of swiftness. It helps me build a little bit faster. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to expand this just a little bit, guys. Dang it. Or am I going to make it skinnier? Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to make it skinnier. Kind of sucks, but that's alright. That's not too bad. It's not a big deal. Just means I gotta tear up all that glass. Should have done this part first. It's a reckless mistake. I've made that mistake several times. You'd think I'd learn. Okay, rapid fire. Let's get lined up the glass first, though. Back up from there. There we go. Yep, still working, still working. Starting to get kind of hot. I'm wearing a sweater right now. It's kind of hot out. Let me roll up my sleeves real quick. Pull those out of my ears too. Don't need those right now. Okay. So that's good news. Fill that in. Now swap this. I don't think I'll be making that statue here, man. I might make a statue, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Now that should all look a lot better down here when it's done, because it's gonna line up correctly. What do I want to swap out? My iron bars? Sure. One, two, three, boom. Now the question is this going to line up here? 2, 3. Not really. Maybe it didn't matter in the end. Gosh dang it. That's alright. I think this is all going to be a big courtyard back here anyway. But I might add a staircase right here, covering up this window, which kind of, I'm not super thrilled about that idea. But I want an easy access up here to these bleachers, because these bleachers need to be accessible quickly for people who want to go, you know, and watch the tennis matches or watch the football or soccer or whatever else I'm going to build out here. So I need a good, quick way to access those. And right now there isn't a very quick one. It's an easy one from a certain angle, but it's kind of a long way around if you're trying to get there from the fields. Hold on, guys. I'm going to be right back. I got to run to the bathroom and stream for several hours, and I've really got to run and use it. But give me like, 30 seconds or something. I'll make it real fast. Okay, I'm back. Flipping on some lights, doing all sorts of stuff. We're good to go. Alright, headset back on. Life's good. Oh, ouch, sore back. There we go. Same deal here. Closes off, but not too much. So I want good views from here. So this bridge is not as high as I was originally wanting it. It's not bad either. That's Question is, should I back it up at all, but it's not flush with the front here. I'm gonna think about that while I place these blocks. What do you guys think? Should I try and raise this up at all? Car Lover 2000's following me again. Good news. Welcome back, Car Lover. So the question becomes, do I want this sky bridge to be